Hey everybody, what's going on? I am Jamie Dawn, your evolutionary revolutionary astrologer, and I am bringing you a quick bite here for an upcoming Scorpio full moon that is happening on Friday, May 1st. And of course, on May 1st, or the first of the month, we tend to say rabbit, rabbit. It brings in fertility, abundance, that sort of thing, kind of keeps in that mindset, which I find fascinating because here we have Mercury and Chiron canoodling during this full moon in Scorpio. And we've also got a sextile happening between um, Venus in Gemini and Saturn in Aries at this full moon. So these are times where we are looking at issues around trust. There's reveals that often happen at a full moon, right? And with this being in deep, penetrating, powerful Scorpio energy, and it's a water sign, there's a lot of emotional things that are coming up. Some keywords that we think about is vulnerability, trust, intimacy, really getting to the deep truth of things, getting to the heart of the matter. And so when our emotions are stirred like this, we have a tendency to want to find some form of outlet for them, right? And with this being a water full moon, then the ritual is around the water. So maybe having rose petals that you release into moving water, of all the things that you want to release that can help you create more trust, more intimacy, more vulnerability. It might be that you're releasing literally something in your life, whether it's a home or it's a relationship or it's some tangible form, because we've got the sun opposing the moon in Taurus. So there's something physical here that might get released as well. And that creates an opportunity maybe for more vulnerability and trust and intimacy as well, right? I think in particular that there may be some people who are being called to the carpet. Secrets are getting revealed, or there's the truth of the matter is coming out. And now, because of it, the person who is being affected by that truth, whether it's the individual who is revealing the secrets or it's the ones on the receiving end, that what often happens is they have to decide, do I accept this and can I work with it, or do I exit the relationship? Do I force that person to move out? Do I leave? I use that because I can see that this particular weekend could have a few relationship issues. And in particular, it does depend on where it falls in your chart and how it influences you. But in particular, with that Venus sextiling Saturn in Aries, there's most likely issues that come up around finances, around the feminine, around giving and receiving love. Are the commitments real, right? With Saturn involved there? Is it a commitment to myself with it being an Aries, and I've sacrificed myself on the altar of a relationship, and maybe I need to reclaim myself, right? Maybe there's some truth telling that needs to be spoken here. And I think this is going to be a pretty big full moon. Again, water rituals, right? So releasing rose petals by moving water, showering, doing something around even energizing water with maybe the intentions that you set at the new moon in Scorpio 6 months prior, if you remember that. What were those intentions? Have they come to fruition now that the moon is in Scorpio and it's full? So re-energizing some of those things. And then I would also offer that anything that you want to speak into the water, if you will, that can be super powerful, because again, it's that truth-telling piece. This is also a very healing time. So not only on the secrets being revealed and full moon releasing comes in, but this can also be a time, because Scorpio can heal a lot of that energy, heals a lot of those old wounds, and allows us to step away from the past. That's that Chiron Mercury conjunction that's happening. It can reveal some wounds from the past that finally, through the naming it to claim it, feeling the emotional body in order to heal it, now we can release it and it can become a gift. It can become something that we end up teaching. We might find ourselves stepping into a whole new world of healing and modalities around that. Maybe you're taking on a literal physical healing and finding new solutions to a chronic pain that has been around for a while. The other thing I would say too is that there's this deep and penetrating energy that shows up. And I have a feeling that a lot of us are going to have a question, or there's going to be something that's sort of this bugaboo, right? That's just stuck in our craw and we cannot let it go until we get to the bottom of it. And so there's a lot of investigative items that can show up here, where we're kind of like that dog with the tire. We're just not going to let it go. Not very easily, at least not until the truth comes out. So again, big energy, be prepared. I can see quite a few relationships getting shaken up, some for the better because there's greater trust and intimacy, or some falling apart because truth and secrets get revealed that the individuals involved have to part ways because it doesn't resonate with them anymore. I would also say one more piece. This is a really powerful time, especially as, remember, a full moon, we feel it leading up, right? Building and building to be released at the full moon. This is a powerful time for things like anxiety to show up, paranoia, things like that. So be very gentle with yourself if you can. If you feel like you need to withdraw for a little bit so that the emotions don't take over and that you do what Scorpio energy can often do, which is sting, take time to retreat, take time to pull back and give yourself permission just to hang out for a little bit, let the emotions run over you without a story, and then see what gets revealed. Have a positive outlet for it. All right. Anyways, I hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come find me at one2listen, jamiedawn.com. I am here. I'm going to ride this wave with you. We're surfing. We're surfing the energies. All right, you guys, have a great day.